Hi, welcome to Nutrition at Noon. My name is Leslie Jefferson, and I'm one of the 10 nutritionists at Giant, and thank you for joining us. If this is your first time at Nutrition at Noon, welcome. We cannot see you, we can't hear you. Hopefully you can see and hear me. And if you're a returning visitor, thanks for coming back. Today we're going to talk for a few minutes about hydration. One of the most important things right now, especially with everything that's going on. So for me, nutrition and hydration go hand in hand. So especially when I was younger, hydration was something that I really paid attention to because, as a young lady, you want to have beautiful skin. So you want your skin to glow, so you drink a lot of water. But now as a nutritionist, one of the most asked questions is, what do I need to do to be healthy? And a lot of times people associate that with food. But I like to think about what should you drink to be healthy? And more, it's so important to drink water, to stay hydrated. So today we're going to go over the top 5 reasons why you should hydrate to feel great. So first and foremost, water is the most important and abundant nutrient in the body. It supports all of our systems. 2/3 of our body is made up of water. We should drink water throughout the day. So how much is that? Go with the standard. Go with the 8 ounces, 8 glasses a day, 8 ounces, 8 glasses, the 8. If you're already there and you're a super water drinker, go for half your body weight in ounces. That's a challenge to you. Can you do half your body weight in ounces? I tried, but is it always that you have to drink water? There are other beverages that you can drink, things like teas. You can infuse your water. And then I've given you a couple of suggestion on each page. So at the top, we have just a bottle of water into a glass. A bottle of water in the glass. So what you could do is take a look at each of the pictures and take some suggestions, because there's no right or wrong way to do this. Just drink your water. So top 5, number 5, the top is temperature regulation. So social distancing has caused us to have to stay home, be in warm environments. It's dry in our homes. It's getting warm outside. So what we want to do is make sure we are taking in enough water so that our bodies can stay at the temperature that we need. If we are ill, you may have fever, and then certain of us may have a personal summer. There's nothing wrong with having a sip of water to help to regulate that temperature. We are also in a new normal. So our schedules have been disrupted. So we need to look for the cues that may normally signal us to drink. Maybe you're sitting at your desk and you have a water bottle. Make sure you have a water bottle available to you so that you can continue to drink and stay on track. Number 4, improves mobility. So we're sitting down a lot more. People are working from home. You're on your couch. Maybe you're not moving around like you usually do, going back and forth to the car, taking advantage of some of the social situations that we normally are in. So we may be a little stiff. So staying hydrated helps with the joint fluidity, helps keep your muscles flexible. And maybe some of us are trying to take on a little more exercise. Instagram dance parties, Facebook dance parties. Maybe you're going for more walks. So before, during, and after physical activity, you want to make sure that you are drinking your water. Improves fatigue and your mood. One thing water is, one of its primary goals is to transport the nutrients in the body so that our cells are hydrated and they're fed all of these wonderful nutrients that you're eating through the day. So that helps you to fight the midday slump. So before you go to the refrigerator, maybe have a glass of water. Maybe if you have your own infusions that you're making at home, you can infuse your water. This is some way that you can have a different flavor profile so that you don't always feel like you need to have a snack. Also, if you're hydrated, it promotes better sleep. So you want to get good rest so that way you feel better as you go through the next day. And as we're stuck in the house right now, we want to make sure that we're always trying to keep our mental on the positive. Number 2, improves digestion. So as a nutritionist, it was really difficult for me to put this as number 2. And I always have to get it in where you should have half your plate produce. Eat your fruits and vegetables because fruits and vegetables are primarily made up of water, and it's another way to get hydration in. Most of our fruits and vegetables are made up of over 90% water. So getting half your plate produce, fresh, frozen, or canned, it doesn't matter, get it on the plate. This helps to remove toxins in the body also when you're taking in enough water. What we want to do is it helps, we're being a little more sedentary, so you could be feeling a little constipated. So we want to help things to move through the body. Also, you want to check your urine, making sure that your urine is the color of lemonade and not apple juice. That's a good signal as to whether or not you're drinking enough water. Overall, it boosts your metabolism. And again, we're trying to fight those urges to go into the refrigerator and the pantry. So it keeps you feeling full and satisfied. So very important. Number 2, very important, but not as important as number 1. It improves your immunity. Again, all of the things that we talked about before build upon up to number 1. Helping to keep your mucous membranes, your lungs, your sinus moist helps to fight infection and improves your ability to resist infection. So where we are right now in this new normal, social distancing, staying in the house, we want to make sure that we are keeping ourselves hydrated to improve our immunity. My colleague Jillian did a great session on Friday about mocktails. So you could be creative with this. So you can check it out on our YouTube channel also, Giant Foods YouTube channel. So whether or not you're going with an infused water, if it's savory, you can also do like a bone broth. I always got a slide in bone broth. I love soup. I don't know if you can see that. But that's a good bone broth. You can go with sparkling. You can do a seltzer. You can see that. Not sure. Seltzer water. Or you could go old school with some Perrier. Also trying different types of teas. We've got new school, like a Rooibos tea, or even old school. If you got the green tea or good old Lipton. Try what you can so you can drink up and stay healthy. Frozen fruit in there keeps it nice and cold, gives you some variety. You can add your fresh fruit like I did, my citrus little, I can't wait to drink that. It's gonna be so good. So with that, we have online resources. Lots of tips coming at you with the Nutrition at Noon. So we also have blogs. We have a podcast, and you can reach out for a consultation with a nutritionist. So online consultation for more tips like this, to find out more about the hydration in your life and how you can get more in. We want to help you, and we want to be here to be a resource for you and your family. Now it's time for questions. I'm a little nervous. Let's see what we got. Um, my first question is about alkaline water. Should you drink alkaline water? Um, I am of the opinion, just my opinion, that alkaline water is fine, but there's no research that says that it's better for you. So what you want to do is find the water that you like, that fits your taste profile, and water that fits your budget. And then I want you to drink it as often as you can. So the next, oh, the way to alkalize that water on your own is citrus. Add some lemon, you're already alkalizing the water. Okay, so then we've got coffee. Somebody must know me out there because I love coffee. So coffee, alcohol, those types of things, we didn't talk about those because they can be dehydrating. So we want to stay hydrated. This is all about hydration. So my thought on alcohol is, I know there's lots of early happy hours, so we can have, we've got Sonia raising her hand to the happy hours. Again, we had the mocktail, so if you want to mix that up a little bit, you can check it out on YouTube. But when you are drinking sweetened beverages, alcohol and coffee in large amounts, they can be dehydrating. There's even a hormone that kind of goes haywire in your kidneys when you're drinking too much alcohol, and it causes you to flush out water. So 5 ounces of wine, 5 ounces of wine for women, 1 bottle of beer, 1.5 ounces of alcohol. I'm just putting that out there. Those are the recommendations. Men, 2 times that. They're a little luckier. They get 2 times that. Coffee, just watch your sweeteners. So sweetened beverages can also dehydrate you. So 7 teaspoons of added sugar for women, 9 teaspoons of added sugar for men. So if you're having coffee all day, some of us are like brewing coffee. I'm a coffee head, I love it. So yes, so we're drinking more coffee. So when you're doing that, you just want to be mindful of how much sugar you're adding, and then if you're having muffins and cookies, so all of that adds up in the course of the day. So you just want to be mindful. My colleague Melanie did an excellent session on mindfulness. You can also check that out on our YouTube channel. Let's see, I got a couple of questions. So tea counts toward your 8 for 8. If you water down some juice for 8 for 8, that'll count. Let's see. Should you drink cold or room temperature water? Is there a difference? Good question. Cold water is said to speed up your metabolism. So there's been research that shows that helps with weight loss. But just drink your water. So, make sure you have a container if you're going to do hot water, something that encourages you to drink. The prettier your bottle, the more apt you are to like have a drink with it. I love this Spindrift. I can find it. It's one of the hardest flavors to find. The blackberry, so it's really good. But you want to try to get in as much as you can. Let's see, I got a couple other questions. What about coffee? Yeah, what about tea, hot tea? Yep, all of those things are good. Just make sure that your coffee, that you're watching your sweeteners that you're adding, and some of those coffee creamers, you want to make sure of that. Is it good to hydrate with sports drinks? Again, you want to watch your added sugar with your sports drinks. That goes to electrolytes. You can make your own sports drinks with a little bit of fresh juice, fresh fruit, a sprinkle of salt, and a little bit of sweetener. Then you don't get those electric blue colors. All right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone and their questions. And thank you so much for joining us for Nutrition at Noon. See you tomorrow. We've got a session on snacks. I know everybody wants to know about that. So join us back here tomorrow at noon for healthy snacking. Take care and be well.